Today is Saturday, November 20th, 2010. I'm David K. Williams Jr., but once again, you can call me Dave, solamente Dave. This is day 4 of the BlueCarp video experiment, and still, I have no idea what I'm doing. Item 1, this TSA story won't go away. It's dominating the news still, and it shouldn't. You know, as long as we're going to be treated like cattle by the federal government, we need to speak up about it. Now, Vice President Joe Biden and his wife, Jill, were on the Larry King show recently. They defended the TSA's policies of this overreaching and useless policy. Jill actually said, Americans should, quote, just put up with it. Now I tweeted the link to this, to the video. It's about a minute and a half, the excerpt. Posted it on Facebook and tweeted it. And I'll remind you how to follow me in those platforms so you can see that type of stuff. Now, we should just put up with it. That's what Jill said. And that's an interesting comment coming from someone who herself is not subject to these personal violations. Now, the military flying her around on Air Force 2 are not touching her breast before she boards the plane, right? But us mere serfs, we should just put up with it. Now, Ron Paul on the floor of Congress this week said, quote, I see what has happened to the American people is we have accepted the notion that we should be treated like cattle. Quote, make it safe. Oh, he's quoting people now. Make it safe, make it secure. Pull us into barbed wire, feed us, fatten us, and then they'll eat us. He's absolutely correct. Metaphorically, of course. And I don't think they're actually going to eat us. A letter writer in today's Denver Post actually said that anyone who has ever been examined by a doctor shouldn't complain about the TSA procedures. Right? That makes perfect sense. Listen to his reasoning. I quote, any male who has had a prostate exam, hernia check, colonoscopy, whatever that name is, colonoscopy, a military physical exam, or a vasectomy should not be reluctant or modest about a full body scan. Likewise, for a female who has had a pap smear, mammogram, breast exam, delivered a baby, or had to disrobe for a medical procedure. Are you kidding me? This guy's going to compare giving birth with a TSA violation? Invasion of your privacy? All right, let's try to see if I can make at least one distinction between those two things. In one situation, you're in a private facility with trained medical professionals that are there to assist you, and they owe you a level of professionalism and some patient-doctor privilege. Okay? And the other one, you've got government lackeys feeling you up in public in a process of dubious value to begin with. Now, people that feel this way, you just kind of have to feel sorry for them. I'm afraid they might be too far gone. They're collaborators. Stand up for your rights. Don't be a collaborator. But beyond standing up for your rights, stand up for your dignity as a human being. Item 2. In case you're wondering, I still don't care about Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding. Item 3. I was listening to country music. Darius Rucker of Hootie and the Blowfish fame is now a successful country singer. Now, I don't care what anybody says. I'm an unapologetic fan of Hootie and the Blowfish's first album, Cracked Review, came out in 1994. That's an awesome pop album. Let Her Cry, Only Want to Hold Your Hand, or Only Want to Be With You, Hold My Hand. That's good stuff. I'm Dave Williams. You can follow me on my blog, www.bluecarp.com. Follow me on Twitter @BlueCarp. Go to Facebook/BlueCarp. And if you are interested in the Colorado legislature and what's going to be happening there, follow me on Twitter @Gadsden Society. Today is Saturday, November 20th, 2010. I'm Dave Williams. Let freedom ring.